What is going on, everybody? We're back on it. Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, episode 35. Left off last episode, we ran into a homunculi that we haven't seen before. We still haven't gotten confirmation on the name. I'm guessing it's Sloth, just because, I mean, just to introduce one we haven't seen before. I just thought the kind of silhouette looked a little bit differently. Again, as far as Sloth looks even kind of simpler or kind of more one-track minded than Gluttony is, because Gluttony seems like very kiddish and impressionable. Like, I mean, he just took Al to the lair, to the father figure, no questions asked, like all this kind of stuff. He's very easily kind of swayed. Sloth just looks like you give him one basic command, he just follows it. He can barely like speak in coherent sentences, and so who knows where he started digging, why he's digging, and we'll kind of see how the Ice Queen, General Armstrong, chooses to deal with it. And that's pretty much where we left off. So Ed and Al didn't dispose of any information as far as, hey, this is what's going on in Central. You know, they got a lot of shit's going down. Fury Bradley's controlling everybody, and the people directly underneath him are in on it. And he didn't tell her any of that. I feel like the other kind of surrounding areas that are like defending Amestris could, overthrow Central. But it's going to take a lot of. We have a long way to go before we get there, but let's just go ahead and get on it. Episode 35, The Shape of the Country. Pressing play right now. Here we go. Let's see the Briggs way. What's their plan here? I mean, we know it is possible to kill homunculi, but, you know, let's see what the Briggs way is. It just means we just improvise and get shit done, or? Alright, girl, I'm gonna need you to get out of that tank. Ooh. He's in there. Close the doors. Drop it. Do whatever you're gonna do. That's the slowest closing elevator doors. And he'll just go along with it. Doused his ass in oil. Gonna light him on fire. Nice. Who's gonna do it? Got a rocket launcher? They just bring a tank down the elevator? How the hell did you fit that on there? That elevator was not that damn big. What? It didn't even penetrate. What did they douse him in? Water so he freezes? But he said he smelt. Nice. Okay. Oh, he is. Is it gonna work? If you tap him, will he like fall apart like a statue? You need to go test that out. Or he, warms back up. Somebody. Someone's going to keep an eye on that, right? They have a lot of questions for them. Yeah. So they're going to keep surveillance on that, right? Just keep dousing him. Because the sun's going to come out during the day. Al literally has to sit there all night. Who's this dude? It's drugged. Don't do it. What happened to him? Kimblee. Yeah, because there ain't shit else going on up north other than to bond with each other. Do you know that this is a, yeah. Take off your glass. Nice. Well, he might be next on the shit list. God almighty. General Raven's ass. Mm-hmm. Don't tell me they're gonna instantly heal him. Oh, God. Who's this creepy ass doctor? His damn face. They're just sort of out here using ki, just collecting energy from everything. Why is he eating the fuck out of that bear? Yeah, a lot of shit's going around. Coming from a generator? So, are the people in Central getting their alchemy from dead bodies, souls? They're just using souls? But, like, the people in Central are summoning energy from dead souls in Central? I don't know. I don't want to dig too far because we could just theorize for hours. Mysterious woman. Their teacher. That's all that came from it. So nobody will hear. Yeah. Can you trust flipping Whisker Stash over here? Can she be trusted? So that's their friend. So, and just the one. I'll tell you, but I want him to leave. And I want the other guy to leave just for his safety as well. He doesn't need to be caught up in it, you know? I want to hear what he says. Damn. Told him everything. She's like, I knew all this already. That is the question. They don't do any alchemy themselves up north? Over all of them, Mistress. They're just trying to kill the entire continent at one time. Every time they've gone to somewhere, they've dug a tunnel just to make a bigger and bigger circle. Ishval. And then connect the dots just into one circle. And it's in a perfect circle. And they've just been using sloth to just build the bigger transmutation circle, bigger and bigger. Or yeah. They needed it to be in an uprising. Just a giant transmute. Yeah. The entire continent. Yeah. Why? Mm-hmm. They took it over. Just did General Hughes? They need to get in there. They'll never be able to snoop around in there. Oh, in the very, very first episode. I wasn't wrong. It's already. Oh, God. Do not speak to that man. Yeah. We're gonna have to sell our bodies, but hey. Fuck. Like, we can never win, bro. Never. I was like, wow, at least he's gonna be out of the story for a while. The man has to heal. Nope. Bro, you're never gonna get your bodies back. We talk about it every episode. It's just not happening. If anything, maybe Ed. Recording. Got a truth serum in there or some. Hmm? Just kill this dude. I don't trust him. I mean, we know not to trust him. We know what is happening with him, but she wants to offer herself. Yeah, and see if he'll say some information. Does he want to turn everybody into homunculi, or don't be like, freeze, you're under arrest. Oh. All right, again, like there's so much information I don't know, and like to dive into like all the the alchemy and the alchemy, that's too deep for me to try to dive into or hang on. But we did get a good, I mean, get rid of all the fluff in the episode. The stuff with Kimblee, that was cool to see like Major Miles kind of like double him, like threaten him, like, hey, we got it. Amish Volunteer, like, back off, if you show up again, we'll kill you type stuff. And then Kimblee's healed, all that, it was cool. Finding how basically people from Xing, I don't know if this is in all of the countries. I'm guessing all the countries can do alchemy. There's no way a power that great, even though the powers kind of stem, it looks like from different resources, has not spread to every major continent, But with theirs, it looks to be more kind of like some like Dragon Ball Spirit Bomb type thing. Like you just kind of everything around you has energy. Animals, people, the earth. You just kind of gather it all, and so that's the difference between theirs. But the doctor made it seem as though, I don't know if they just have kind of just dead bodies underneath Central or human souls, but it almost made it seem like they're drawing their alchemy power from like sacrificed souls or bodies, or maybe still living bodies, but that aren't like all living. Maybe that's what we saw with like Envy or whatever she's got going. I don't know. That's just, yeah, we start getting deeper and deeper, and it just asks bigger and bigger questions. He seems to be under the influence that maybe the answer they're looking for is somewhere between the two different types. Maybe we'll find out. And then who that doctor was, with the gold tooth that came in there and kind of fixed Kimblee up in literally an instant. We're going to find out more about him. Did they just show us his face just to, like, remove him off screen? I mean, I figure they got to show us. Anyway, remove all that. The biggest, questions of the episode were those three questions. The stones are created from living humans. You need living humans. You need their souls to create Philosopher's Stones, the small ones. It looks like they are wanting to create a huge Philosopher's Stone. And to do that, they're creating a huge transmutation circle. Or I don't know. See, I don't know if like those steps are one and the same. Are you... Because we know they need living human bodies for the stones, or living souls. Do they need the huge transmutation circle to then transmutate all the living souls in it to then create the huge stone? Like, are the steps going in that order? They're creating the huge transmutation circle so that they then can activate it, which will then take all the living bodies in the entire continent, and it'll take their living souls to then make a huge stone. I think it goes that direction. I don't think they have plans to make a huge stone and then use that stone to then transmutate all the bodies to then do what with the stone. Like, I don't know which order we're going in. sacrifice a bunch of bodies to make a big stone to then transmutate the entire country, or transmutate the country first, then make the big stone. Either way, like the doctor said, the question comes down to it. Why? What's the purpose? Like General Raven said there, how would you be interested in immortal soldiers? For what? You just want to, is that the end goal? Just like the basic, vague kind of villain in most stories, you just want like an immortal army to take over the world type thing? Like that's it, just to rule the world? Just like basic, comic book villain. Haha, like I can't die, we take over the world. But then what then? Like what is the reason? Hopefully we'll find out that reason sooner than later. We just keep kind of tiptoeing around it, and then they give us a little bit. Then we tiptoeing around, they give us a little bit more. And maybe it's already been put in front of me and I just haven't picked it up yet, but we're still kind of trying to find out why and what's happened, and hopefully we'll get all that. But we'll just kind of leave it there. But we've got Kimblee there, we got General Raven, all of them are currently up north, and Armstrong seems to be under the impression that, and all signs are pointing to that the next place there's going to be an outbreak or war or anything like that is going to be, her area, and she kind of isn't going to stand for it. So we've now roped 3 other people into the information of what they know and don't know, so we'll kind of see how it plays out if everybody makes it out of this alive. And we'll go from there. So let me know what you guys think. Again, trying to get 100 likes on each video. Help really kind of like churn this thing out. But yeah, if you enjoyed, hit the like button, subscribe, share, and as always,